Hey everybody, Jim here for another Akihabara game shop. Today we're going to be going inside Beep, which is a little out of my element because it's mostly retro Japanese computer shop. So yeah, not something I'm terribly familiar with, but it is a really awesome shop. So let's get inside and take a look, and any fans of MSX or X68000 or anything like that might want to pay especially close attention. Let's go. Also, this is the only shop in town that you have to be at least 18 years of age to go into, and you'll see why in a short while. Alright, getting started here in Beep in Akihabara. Awesome store, I'll say right off the bat though. It was very, very cramped in this store as we take a look at some of this stuff out in front. Yeah, this is perhaps the most cramped store in all of Akiba, so if some of these angles end up looking like I'm up too close and personal, that's because I am. If someone tries to pass me, I basically get squished. As we look inside this case here at some games, some signed stuff in there, which is very cool, and then some Famicom stuff here. We can see Bucky O'Hare and Contra, Metal Storm, Saturn stuff like Blast Wind and Battle Garega and Radiant Silvergun. Lots of really great stuff. Even a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day, oddly enough. This here is Vampire Killer, aka Castlevania Bloodlines. Very expensive game. A CDX. Some more Mega Drive stuff, including Contra and Pulse Man. And yeah, so Glaylancer, Battlemania Daigenjo. Really great stuff in this case. One of those cases of broken dreams. All the kind of stuff that I just really can't afford right now. And here, gonna see lots of like MSX stuff in here. There's like Snatcher and SD Snatcher, Metal Gear, and all that. I'm a little out of my element in this shop. I will say that. I don't know a great deal about you know, retro Japanese computers. I don't know a lot about MSX or X68000 and PC88, all that kind of stuff. Really don't know a great deal about it, but it does look really cool right there. X68000 version of Akumajo Dracula. Very cool. I know a lot of people, or not a lot, but some of the people that watch my videos are into the retro computers. Here, this is pretty cool. These are all arcade PCB boards, I guess. All wrapped up in bubble wrap and labeled on the sides. And then you can see plenty of joysticks and things there. Some Super Famicom down here. Undercover Cops and Hagane and some other things in there. That's very cool. I've still never played Undercover Cops or Hagane. I'd love to, but good lord, they're expensive. More arcade boards. Some other really rad stuff right here. And then consoles. You can see Mega CDs and a Mega Drive 2, Master System, Saturn, Dreamcast, PC, FX. I'm actually thinking about picking up a Master System sometime soon. We got loose PC Engine Hue cards here. Always nice to see some PC Engine. I don't collect loose PC Engine games, but there they were. Famicom stuff here, including some Famicom disc games, a whole lot of loose Famicom carts, and then boxed stuff down here as well. So as you can see, yeah, they don't just carry the computer games. They have plenty of your more common console games, as you look at like Punch Out and Valis in 1942 or 43, whichever one it was. Yeah, so they do have the more commonly sought after console games. Here's where we start to get into things I'm not very familiar with, that being the computer games. But Emerald Dragoon and Muscle Bomber and Gundam, very cool looking Gundam game. I love these big boxes. Everything comes in. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, Strider Hiryu, and Fatal Fury. That's very cool. I do like these big boxes. I could easily see running out of room for them though. Lots of MSX games here. Again, the MSX, a system I'm not terribly familiar with, but I am aware that there's some really great stuff on it, especially some really great Konami stuff. X68000 games. See, these are this very cool River City Ransom for the Sharp X68000. That's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Yeah, stuff like this I'd love to get into. I'd love to start collecting PC-88, 98, MSX, and X68000, but I mean, I don't know anything at all about their libraries or the consoles themselves. And they're expensive as well, which is a big deterrent for me as we look at some more video games, including some Neo Geo like Ragi, King of the Monsters. I like King of the Monsters. They're fun. They're like wrestling games, but with big old monsters in them. And we round this corner, and there's more stuff. Got some monitors here. Retro Generations, whatever that is. This, very cool. Classic strategy guides. So we got some really cool old school 80s Mario Brothers strategy guides up here. And that is awesome. I really like that. A Goonies strategy guide. Very cool. And what is it? T-shirts and other various things. Atari 2600 down there. A whole bunch of Mega Drive games. They got most of these in these big plastic cases, like in like Trader or Mandarake. Nice little selection of Mega Drive games here. Got some Ghouls and Ghosts, and there's Darius and Hokuto no Ken. Pretty big selection. And there's Mega CD, Saturn, Dreamcast, lots and lots of stuff. So much stuff that I'm not, I wouldn't dig through it all, for the sake of not having this video be hours long, because that's how much time I can spend in a shop like this. Some more retro Sega stuff, like Master System, Strider, Golden Axe, Rampart, Altered Beast. Really cool. Again, I'm thinking about getting into some Master System, as we see some Saturns, whole bunch of PC Engine games on Hue card and on CD. I'm a big old PC Engine enthusiast. I loves collecting for some PC Engine. It's actually my favorite system to collect for right now. Gunhead, which I do believe is Blazing Lasers. Excellent game. Kickball by Messiah, which I've never played, but and some more classic Sega stuff. Some Alex Kidd, Opa Opa. So I guess that's a different game than Fantasy Zone. Outrun, very cool. And other stuff, I guess maybe for like an older Sega console. What was the was it the SG2 or something? Was the first Sega console? I'm not 100% sure. few controllers for you there. But anyway, old Sega stuff back there. And then some MSX carts here, loose. You see Gradius and Salamander, Metal Gear, Formation Z, Goonies. No, that wasn't Goonies. That was ER Kung Fu. Kind of looked like the Goonies cover. You could make the argument that that was Data. Some cool gaming booklets or magazines. Not necessarily sure what those were. I don't think they were retro. And then they have a bunch of the systems running in this little area here with monitors and everything, so you can check them out. So for the most part, I don't really know what I'm looking at here. I know I like it because it's video games, and that's cool. They're running little, you know, shooters and whatever else. So if you recognize this stuff, please go ahead, tell me about it in the comments. And then cool posters, Skullgirls and Ghouls and Ghosts and other stuff. Even set up a few systems here. Got a nice big joystick to play some Street Fighter. I think that's like Tower of Draga or something on the MSX. And then a Famicom Twin. Running some Twinbee on the disc, which is very cool. And some other stuff here with some labels and everything. Maybe even a Vectrex. I don't know. That might have been what that was. Or it was just a monitor. Again, I'm ignorant to a lot of the stuff in this store. And then all kinds of just kind of random miscellaneous stuff over here. Genocide 2. I've played the first Genocide. Not a huge fan, but apparently though, Genocide 2. Check it out if you haven't already. And whipping around this little arcade machine's got like a little mahjong puzzle game or something like that, which is kind of cool. And then this section right here, soundtracks. Lots of really cool soundtracks. I think these are independently published. But there's like a Jalico arcade collection right there. A collection of ADK music. ADK games always had really good soundtracks. This one especially cool looking. A complete Final Fight soundtrack collection. So that's awesome. But yeah, just a whole bunch of soundtracks right here. Anyway, that's about it for the inside of Beep. It's an awesome shop. I recommend checking it out if you're in Akihabara and you like this kind of thing. And I'm gonna get out of here and let's sign off. Alright, so Beep, pretty damn cool. If you're ever in Akihabara and you're looking for some, especially some retro Japanese computer games like PC 88, X68000, MSX, it's definitely the place to go. God, there's some loud construction going on. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching this edition of Akihabara Game Shops. Please come back again next time. Thanks. Take care. Goodbye.